Hello and welcome back to the start of a new year and the start of another Views from the Veranda. Well, I thought today, given that it's the start of the year, I'd talk to you a little bit about my thoughts on what might be happening in real estate in 2022. So look, last year was a housing boom, and inevitably we're going to find prices starting to come back. The demand that was actually driving supply last year from buyers is being filtered down by an increase in the number of properties coming on the market. But having said that, 2021 was an extraordinary year where we saw property prices across Australia increase by over 22%. That was, if you take that into account in terms of the actual economic size of that, at the beginning of 2021, total property value in Australia was $7.4 trillion. At the end of it, it was $9.2 trillion, almost an extra $2 trillion increase in value in property, which is just extraordinary. So property prices, increased across Australia. That was driven, as I said, by buyer demand. Even during our period with the new strains of COVID, we still found property very much in demand. Government grants and stimulus packages continued to prop up the economy. Expats returned from overseas and were buying property. We found that actually lifestyle choices, which property was a very important part of, was a very important consideration for people. Interest rates remained low. Existing housing supply, as I mentioned, was low. And whilst all this was being played out, there was an investment in infrastructure, which also started to come into play. So this year's forecast by the experts are indicating that property prices will still increase by about 5 to 7%, and we will start to see a flat line towards the end of the year. The experts are saying that as we move into 2023 with a possible increase in interest rates, we're going to find prices start to fall. By how much, no one really knows. So what we're finding this year is that property prices will be led by high demand in certain growth areas around Australia. It won't be a blanket approach to growth. In addition to that, apartment rentals prices will start to decline as more people come in from overseas and the borders start to get opened up. There will be a fall in first home buyer activity because first home buyers are finding that it's too hard to get into the market, and Aussies will continue to take their sea change and tree change and start moving out of the cities themselves. So a cautionary tale to buyers is that take a more strategic approach when you're looking to purchase this year, because demand is dropping and property prices will start to slow. So you need to be a little bit more selective in your purchases. While sellers, you need to be aware that yes, prices are starting to fall and demand is starting to shrink. So really what you need to consider is make sure your house is well presented, it's effectively marketed, competitively priced, and of course you need to have a good experienced professional real estate agent representing you to get the best possible sale price. So on that note, if you'd like to get advice on your own situation, or if you are looking to buy and sell this year, contact us, message us. We're here to give you the best advice the Shire can provide. But until next time, take care and look after each other. Thank you.